else?
Leash, was it?
Like, that is one of the most stupid questions.
Darius Vassell?
Seriously, you all need to just stay quiet. This is getting really annoying doing this quiz.
What is going on here?
Welcome along to the shoutiest segment on Irish radio. It's the scintillating, it's the stupefying, it's the splendido, crappy quiz. Every Friday, we pit three of Team Off the Ball up against each other in our no-holds-barred quiz of sporting factoids at the end of the week. Allow me to welcome today's contestants. Our first contestant is one hot takeaway from moving on to the Kildare Wikipedia list of notable people. Move over, St. Bridget. Your ice-cold opinions on Ralph Rangnick are finally going to see you shunted. Give it up for Ger Gilroy.
Hey, hello, Owen. How are you? It's funny.
Very well.
You lost it already in the intro, but go on.
I lost what in the intro?
Well, you were already smugly smiling away at your own gags. It's very endearing, Owen.
Oh, sorry about that. Our next contestant, meanwhile,
Enjoying the
has
smell of his
the
own
list
farts.
of notable Kildare people etched into his mind like Arya Stark. One by one, he will destroy them as he continues his hateful path of destruction through Ireland's most inoffensive county. Give it up for Adrian, who's your daddy Barry.
That'd be another good Mount Rushmore. What is Ireland's reverse order? Ireland's most inoffensive county. Leitrim, I'd say, is top of the list. Is it? Nobody has a bad word to say about Leitrim.
Does anybody have a good word?
Yeah, plenty.
I'm enjoying Owen's sort of detachment from the quiz in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, you're phoning this in.
Not here in spirit or body.
Our last contestant today is the Ross Kemp of Team OTB, the Jason Statham of Team OTB, the John Joe Shelby of Team OTB. That's right, these people all share a love of football. Give it up for Phil the Power Egan.
Yeah, just list all the bald men.
You're very welcome. As ever, the format is the... What?
Carry on.
All I can see is Phil on my screen here. I can't see the two lads at the table, but I hope you're having a good time. The format is a classic crappy quiz with a series of questions on a range of themes. Then it's onto the slip and slide of trivia, which is the rapid fire round. You can podcast the crappy quiz on otbsports.com or on the OTB Sports app. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to click the thumbs up. And if you have any questions, you can send them in via postcard to Crappy Quiz Quizmaster, Off the Ball Towers, Marconi House, Diggs Lane, Dublin 2. Round one is the boring questions round. It is never multiple choice. Sure. Can you name the most recent non-Irish person to win top jockey or top trainer at the Cheltenham Festival?
It's a good question.
The host.
I'm going to say...
It's you tonight from the host, Friday Night Racing.
I'm going to say, yeah, but it's Irish racing that we cover. So I'm going to say Paul Nicholls.
Not correct. Nicky Henderson was the last trainer. Nico de Boinville, the last jockey. So either of those would have done. Adrian, question one for you. What is the name of the trophy that is handed out to the winner of the Ireland and England Six Nations match every year?
The Six Nations match. So Mr. Rugby with his wine and cheese. Possibly the greatest answer to a rugby question of all time.
Oh, it's going to be something wanky.
Oh, someone's going to have to beat that.
He said swanky, didn't he?
He did.
I don't think I don't think that word is
Oh, it's beepable.
Come on, what are you thinking?
Yeah, come on.
It's going to be like...
Spit it out. It's 18 minutes past 9. We want to get out of here by 9:30.
I'm going to go with Bill Bowman's arse trophy.
The Millennium Trophy.
The Millennium Trophy is correct.
Well, like I said,
I mean, come on, it's pretty. It's that piece of wood.
Absolutely wanky.
Phil.
They named a stadium after it.
And then renamed it.
I wasn't sure if you were talking about Bill Bowman's arse or the Millennium Trophy there for a second. Phil, can you name the three clubs with the longest current stints in the top flight of Scottish football?
Scottish football.
that is.
I'd already started going through. I started going through the Premier League clubs, but Scottish football. So the longest stints. Okay, I'm going to say Celtic.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Aberdeen.
Yeah. One more.
That's pretty impressive.
Okay,
who are the Premier League teams?
It's not. Okay, Hibs. No, they went down. Hearts have been down as well. Kilmarnock?
No. Motherwell.
Mother of
It's a great effort.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hit the
Cross,
post. Who are the Premier League? It's
Everton.
Well, Everton have never been relegated until this season.
Arsenal.
Arsenal and
I don't know. Is it Liverpool?
I
After that?
presume it's Liverpool, yeah. Because United obviously went down.
Yeah.
Liverpool were down in the 60s.
Oh, so there could be somebody else. It's unlikely though. West Ham went down.
Put that in as a question for you, Ger, next week. Round 2 is the Champions League Stadia round. Shout out once again to Rory Dillon, who sent in this round, who sent in a different round a couple of weeks ago, and we finally found room for one of these rounds as well that we had to shunt out last week. So Rory Dillon, thank you for all the questions you sent in. Ger, question 2 for you. This year's Champions League final has been moved away from St. Petersburg, but what is the name of that stadium that it was moved away from?
The Luzhniki.
No. Anyone?
Well, I mean, it's been renamed to the Gazprom Stadium.
Yeah, Gazprom Arena. Adrian, what is the name of Atletico Madrid's stadium? And I was told to give this question to you.
Come on.
I don't know
I
why
got.
I don't know why you were told to
I've
give
been-
me that
I've
question.
been in that
It's
one.
Slightly bizarre.
Come on.
Ger's been in it.
Oh, I was only...
I'm going to know it.
That's why. The Atletico Madrid our stadium.
Like, if... yeah.
Phil Bowman's.
If in doubt, go with the Allianz Arena.
What?
There's like 14 of them, statistically, around Europe.
Okay, interesting. It's the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium.
Of course it is.
Adrian. You knew that.
Why? Yeah.
Phil, only 2 clubs have won a Champions League title in their home country. Name one.
This isn't a stadium question.
It's also a lot easier. It's basically
Take that up
another
with,
multiple choice.
Take that up with Rory Dillon.
Come on, Rory. God's sake. Never multiple choice.
God, it would have been a lot easier if Bayern had beaten Chelsea in 2012.
Oh, Nathan Murphy style, sort of.
Yeah.
Here's everything I know. Good man.
Yeah.
How long are we putting a timer on this one? Like a 30 seconds?
Sorry, so two clubs have won in their own country.
Yeah. Can you give me one of them, please, quickly? Put us out of our misery.
We're at 35 seconds now. I mean, come on.
I think we'll have to give him a thanks for coming in.
I'm struggling here. Mine's gone blank. Put me out of
Pass.
Yeah.
Phil Egan, passing on questions.
I've
This is
never-
a
No, Man
new
United.
block. No, Borussia Dortmund in Munich in 97 and Juventus won in 1996 in Rome.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez, I don't think I've ever seen that before, Phil.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I realised we've got to get out of here, so.
Well, we should
Anyways.
acknowledge. No, let's acknowledge. Let's linger on that.
Yeah, I was only wasting people's time.
Round 3 is...
Would you've worked it
past
out
the
eventually?
I was trying to go through back, but I forgot. Well, I remember obviously Dortmund winning, but I didn't remember where it was.
Yeah. It was in the Olympic Stadium, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
The Allianz Arena. I
You're saying
think,
it was
isn't
in Munich, right? So obviously it wasn't the Olympic Stadium. I have a vague recollection of it looking like the Olympic Stadium, but in Berlin, which obviously it wasn't. So there you go.
Round 3 is the Pass the Parcel of Doom round. The intro
Great
of this has been criticised as being too long, so go back to last week's Crappy Quiz or the one before.
It was the week
for
before.
rules.
I mean, the last week you ran through this
sure.
and then blame me for it. Go on.
Sure. Question 3 is for you to start off. Can you name an Ireland rugby player with 50 caps or more?
50 caps or more. Brian O'Driscoll.
Is correct. It goes to... Who will we go to next, Adrian?
Paul O'Connell.
Yeah. Phil.
Keane Healy.
Yeah.
Ron O'Gara. Yes.
Yeah, that's obviously correct.
That's ludicrous.
I'm controlling F on my doc here just to knock them off. So we'll talk amongst... Oh, sorry. We'll go to... Who will we go to next?
Adrian.
Malcolm O'Kelly.
Malcolm O'Kelly is probably correct.
Ah, come on.
It is. He's got 90.
He definitely has, but I mean, if you're not going to...
92.
Of course he has.
Phil.
John Hayes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Conor Murray.
Conor Murray.
Ah, this is crazy.
He's on his
This is gonna
computer.
take
He's
forever.
on his computer
sure,
every week.
I'm doing
every
the same
week
thing
he's on
you
his
are.
computer. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You got a pen and paper. You got a pen and paper beside
move
you.
on, move on.
Come on, Adrian.
Stringer. Like,
Oh, look, he just
I'm waiting for
Googled
you.
it.
I'm waiting for you, Owen.
What do you mean waiting for me? Keep going. Phil.
Johnny Sexton.
Yeah.
Peter Mahoney.
Peter O'Mahony.
Correct.
77 caps for Peter O'Mahony.
Jamie Heaslip.
Jamie Heaslip.
Keith Earls.
Keith Earls.
Rory Best.
Rory Best, yeah, 123 caps. Adrian.
Gordon Darcy.
Gordon Darcy, yeah.
Rob Carney.
Rob Carney. Correct, 95. Sure.
Wow.
Donegal O'Callaghan.
Yeah, correct, 94 caps. We've got all of the top 14 caps winners of Ireland at this point.
David Humphreys.
Balls, that was my next.
Correct, 72 caps for David Humphreys. Come on. Load more to go.
David Wallace.
Correct. In 20th place. Back to Ger.
Simon Easterby.
Yeah, correct.
Shane Horgan.
Correct.
Gervin Dempsey.
Gervin Dempsey is correct. A few more obvious ones before it starts getting tricky, lads.
This one's tricky. Keith Wood.
Correct. 58.
Whoa, good man, Keith.
Devon Toner.
He's Googling this.
Get on with it.
Correct. 70 caps for Devon Toner. Phil.
Jerry Flannery.
Not correct. No Jerry Flannery.
Sorry.
Phil is out. Back to Ger.
I am going to say.
Like an absolute. Of course, I can think of them all now.
Michael Bradley.
Michael Bradley is not correct.
That was a bit out there, Ger.
That was a bit out there. The remaining ones that you didn't get.
Aki, I would have gone Aki, Henshaw, Foley after that.
When you said Michael, I was like, Mike
Well,
Ross.
you're
Mike.
just lucky by your jaw, Adrian, because you would have got knocked out straight away.
Good man. That's the way to do it.
Aki is not there. The remaining ones in this
James Ryan?
order of caps: Jordan Murphy with 72, Sean Cronin with 72, Owen Redden, Kevin Maggs, Andrew Trimble, Mike
Sean
Gibson,
Cronin, your
Tommy
buddy.
Bowe, Marcus Horan, Ian Henderson, Willie John McBride, Anthony Foley, Dennis Hickey, Fergus Slattery,
Hickey.
Mike Ross, Paddy Johns, Philip Orr, Dennis Leamy, Brendan Mullen, Sean O'Brien, Jack McGrath, Tom Kiernan, The Claw, Donald Lenihan, Robbie Henshaw, Moss Keaton,
Lenihan.
Tyke Furlong, and CJ Stander. Is
CJ's 50th.
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
Okay.
James Ryan hasn't got 50. Are you sure? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Irrelevant now, lads. Point in the
Adrian,
bag.
you're off the mark. First person to score a point in this week's quiz. The rest of these past passes won't be as long, mercifully. Adrian, can you lead us off on this one? Can you name a driver on the grid for this year's Formula 1 season?
No.
Valtteri Bottas.
Correct. What did you call him last time? Valtteri.
Yeah, well, he's been called several things on this item.
Next up is Phil.
Sebastian Vettel.
Sebastian Vettel is correct.
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah, he certainly drives Formula 1 cars.
English guy, young fella, George. Mick Schumacher.
Mick Schumacher is correct.
Mickey Schumacher. Hi.
Phil.
Max Verstappen.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm out.
You can't think of any more?
I can't.
I hope
Okay.
he hasn't already been said.
Adrian.
Sebastian Vettel.
He has been
Said.
said. You're out. Phil gets the point. That was a
Who's
gimme.
the George? What's his name?
Are you thinking of Lando Norris?
Russell.
Lando Norris.
No, you're thinking George Russell, maybe.
George Russell, is he a driver? sure.
Yeah, he's an English guy. Alex Albon, Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, Nicholas Latifi, Charles Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, George Russell,
Chico.
Carlos Sainz,
Sure.
Lance Stroll,
Sergio Perez.
Yuki Tsunoda, and Guan Yu Zhu.
Oh, I should have got the Spanish dude. What's his name?
Alonso.
Yes.
He's a bit like Allianz Arena. If in doubt, say Alonso, and you'd be.
There was like that whole decade he retired and then came back.
Phil Egan.
Heinz Harald Frentzen. I mean, I could have done those.
Alfredson.
Could have done the
Phil.
90s.
Finest.
Bertrand
Can you,
Gachot.
can you name a team that has ever won the UEFA Cup or the Europa League?
For God's sake.
UEFA or so we'll go Liverpool.
Liverpool is correct. We're going to Ger next.
Sevilla.
Yep,
Porto.
correct.
Villarreal.
Correct. Yeah. Ger.
Roma.
Roma is not there. No, Roma have not won the Europa League.
Didn't Chelsea win it one year?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, correct.
No. Oh.
It is.
Yeah.
Rafa.
Yeah. Zenit.
I thought you were confusing with
Zenit.
the Fairs Cup.
Adrian.
Oh. Go with. What did you say earlier, Phil? What German team did you say?
No, you can't. Don't tell.
Come on. There's loads left.
I actually didn't say.
Did you not? Come on. Dortmund.
Dortmund is correct, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Manchester United.
United yeah, have won it, yeah.
When did Dortmund win it?
I don't know, but did they play in their home country? I wonder.
Juventus win it?
They did. Phil.
See, it can be UEFA and Europa League.
Yeah,
Galatasaray.
correct. Adrian.
Atletico.
Yes, that's correct. Going strong here.
Think right.
They won the UEFA Cup in 1993 and 2002, Dortmund.
Inter Milan.
Is correct. Adrian.
I'll go with. Lazio win it.
No. Phil gets the point. The remaining teams were Ajax, Anderlecht, Bayer Leverkusen, CSKA Moscow, Eintracht Frankfurt, Feyenoord, Gothenburg, Ipswich, Napoli, Parma,
gonna say
PSV, Real Madrid, Schalke, Shakhtar, Tottenham, and Valencia.
I thought
Another-
it down and I was doubting myself.
Another classic renewal of the Pass the Parcel of Doom round. I'm sure you'll agree. It is Phil 2, Adrian 1, Ger 0. You're doing very well. Round 4 is the Fun Free Magic Number round. Contestants get 3 points for getting the number spot on. If no one manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. I'm going to state that we can only accept the answer that's written on your paper. And I'm also going to have to ask for your pens once the music ends. So, if you don't mind, give us the following number. The number of games Italy have ever won in the Six Nations. Shout out once again to Greg Hall for getting in touch with that one. Plus the number of games Stephen Kenny has won so far as Ireland manager. Plus the number of times Ireland have beaten England this century in Twickenham. Plus the number of Premier League goals that Cristiano Ronaldo has scored this season. Your 30 seconds expire when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beads. So the total number of games Italy have ever won in the Six Nations. The number of games Stephen Kenny has won in his time as Republic of Ireland manager. The number of times Ireland has beaten England this century at Twickenham, and the number of Premier League goals Cristiano Ronaldo has scored this season. Phil's got the pen down. He's confident. That's it looking like right now, but
I've got pen down. Don't worry about that.
Use your pen for
Ger,
this round.
what have you got?
17.
17. Adrian?
27.
27. Phil?
21.
Adrian gets 2 points. Phil gets 1 point. The answer is 29.
Have it.
So, let's go through these.
Wow, lads. That's
Italy-
all I can say. Wow.
Italy have won 12 Six Nations games.
What?
Stephen Kenny has won 4
Italy have
Republic
not
of
won
Ireland
12
matches.
Six Nations games, have they?
I had 7.
I had 2.
I had 5, to be fair. I've something.
So hang on,
wrong in
look,
the
wait,
state of Denmark.
I mean, they would occasionally. Oh, they beat France once, didn't
Be
they?
a good pass the parcel round.
Scots.
The teams Italy have
They've
beaten.
beaten Welsh a couple.
They
They
beat
beat
us
Welsh a couple
once.
of times. Yeah.
Did they beat the Welsh
think they beat
more
them a
than
couple of
once?
times.
Ah, that's what you
know
do
the
in Wales.
Sure, you know the Welsh.
I do know the Welsh.
Um,
So sorry.
Yeah, the
What's
12
the answer?
wins in total.
12
The
wins.
Gods- Yeah,
And the
12
answer
wins
is
in total.
27. I was 10 out.
29.
I got it. All the rest
Stephen
of
Kenny's
them.
won 4 matches. England have been beaten 4 times by Ireland in the
Well
20th century, and Ronaldo has scored 9 goals this Premier League season. We are on to the final. Our winner tonight will be decided in the round that separates the
I
men
gotta
from the
go now.
boys.
Starting in
I
reverse
think I
order.
gotta go.
Obviously.
I just.
Nothing in particular, ridiculously easy rapid fire round.
Starting in
Before you
reverse
get
order,
this-
obviously.
No, it's
Yeah.
going to be Adrian,
No,
then
of
course
Phil,
it is.
then Ger.
No.
Adrian and Phil are tied on 3 points, but I feel more sorry for Adrian, so he's going to go first.
I'd nearly
Everyone's
rather
just-
put Phil in, but go on. We might as well. Let's take it on.
This is ridiculous. You
Take
feel
it
sorry
on.
for him.
If you get a question correct, I'll ask you another question. I'll keep asking you questions until you get one wrong, and then we'll move on to the next person. And your wrong answer means a deduction of 1 point. So, as I say, Adrian, Phil, Ger is the order. Adrian, are you ready?
I am.
Your 40 seconds starts now. Who is the 2021 US Open Women's Champion?
Serena.
Emma Raducanu.
No, Raducanu. Joey Endo played for what country, Phil?
Cameroon.
Correct. What is the third tier of the hurling championship called?
Larry Marr.
No, it's Christy Ring. In what country is Jack Wilshere's new club based, Ger?
Iceland.
No, Denmark. What championship club does Jimmy Dunn play for, Adrian?
Wigan.
No, QPR. True or false? Meath Hill will play in the Meath Senior Football Championship in 2022, Phil.
Has to be false.
Correct. Name the only inter-county GAA ground in the country named after a woman.
Well, depending on what
Sligo.
YouTube clip you're looking at.
What's it called?
Markovich Park.
Correct. Just about, Phil. I could have said rapid fire doesn't win it for you, but that is the winning question. If you got that wrong, you wouldn't have won it. It would have been a tie break. But fortunately for you,
hang
Phil,
on a second. He's given an answer after the buzzer,
Yeah, but Magnus
like
Magnus
long
started,
after the
so I'll
buzzer.
finish.
Long after the buzzer. I think
sorry,
that's
actually,
Stuart's
no.
inquiry here.
Sorry, no. Actually, he actually had it sewn up
That's what I
well
thought.
before that. Yeah, I misread my.
I was going to make a
script
case there on the basis of trying to, elbow my
here.
way
Phil Egan,
back in.
congratulations.
Nice.
Good man, Phil.
What do you have to say for yourself?
That's always a pleasure.
Yeah. Okay, well, congratulations, Phil. Great speech. Adrian, sure, thank you for taking
Thanks for
part.
coming in.
Screw
Good
you,
man.
Owen.
OTBAM is brought to you live each morning by Gillette Labs for an effortless finish to your day.